What's up, everybody? We are back again with a new episode of Big Back Adventures. Big Back. I'm not pushing the button today, but anyway, yeah, I'm glad to be back. I know it feels like it's been forever because it kind of has been forever, but we are back with a new episode, right? And this episode is a solo episode, right? I know you're probably like, what? We're coming back and we don't have a guest? We don't have a new person on the episode? I don't know why I did that voice, but I just thought that voice would be funny. But anyway, this is a solo episode. And what the solo episode is going to be about is we're going to dive back into one of our favorite people to talk about on the show, Gordon Ramsay, right? Because Gordon Ramsay, as we all know, has a bajillion TV shows and has a bajillion things happening all at one time, right? So one of the shows that he has that recently just ended, okay, was his show, Next Level Chef. I mean, and Next Level Chef is a pretty dope show. Like, I don't know, like, what's the best way to explain it? Like they're in some giant ass like warehouse thing that's like 3 stories, and there's like a top, middle, and a basement kind of situation shit happening, right? Essentially the whole overview of the show, if I was to give you the correct overview, would be it's Chef Gordon Ramsay, Anisha Harrington, and Richard Blaze recruit talented chefs and take them under their wings as they face unique cooking challenges in a one-of-a-kind culinary gauntlet with the goal of finding the first world's newest superstar. Okay. Cool. Sounds exciting. But here's the as old people would say, here's the kicker, right? Here's the thing with the show that you basically have like a like this, I guess, like 3 level groups, I guess you would call it. So you have a professional chef, then you got home chefs, and then you got like internet chefs, viral chefs, I guess, if you want to call them that, or whatever, right? So they're everybody's like trying out in the beginning to see who's gonna make it through the end or whatever, right? And let's just be real, most of the time these internet chefs make it halfway through the show, and I feel like they're there for ratings because there's a lot of them who actually can cook, but there's a lot of them who absolutely are dog shit, right? I'm not saying I'm the best cook. I love to cook. I'm not on a game show though. That's the thing. Okay? But anyway, the way the competition works is pretty cool setup. It's a pretty cool concept. And like you gotta go there, each person on each level is in a team, and then they have to like rush to the platform to grab whatever they can get. And then whatever they get, they have to make whatever meal or deal or whatever the challenge is, right? And it's like, all right, it's pretty interesting. So this season was pretty intense, right? You had some like pretty tight home chefs. You had some pretty decently good like pro chefs. Because like I would say this too, past 2 seasons, the pro chefs have been ass. These folks have been ass. I'm like, bro, where do y'all get? Did y'all pro chefs fresh out of school? Or like what? Because y'all making rookie mistakes to be a pro chef. And you like, I work doing this and I work. Okay, fool. Well, you're going to have to do something better. Be better, fool. Whatever. Anyway. But this season, the pro chefs were pretty staying in, pretty locked in. And then you had the home chefs. The home chefs were the people who were coming through like, hey, I'm not here to play with y'all. Like, I work a job and I love it. This is my passion. Like, you really saw the passion pop in and out of the home cooks this year. But look, here go. We 4 seasons into this shit, and Richard Blaze, he had never won a season. They low key starting to treat this shit like it's the motherfucking Voice or some shit, right? Like I feel like in a writing room, somebody goes, yo, let's make the voice of cooking. Like if Gordon Ramsay and them had fucking chairs they could turn around in, they would do that shit. And if they could get away with it, I'm pretty positive. But anyway, the show. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, the show has Richard Blaze, and he has never really won a season. And like Richard Blaze is on the show essentially for like comic relief, right? Because if you know anything about Richard Blaze is a top tier chef. Like, bruh be making the most random stuff, science experiments, random foods, and all. I'm talking about murdering it, right? Just killing it every time. But he also is a goofy ass dude. He a goofy ass dude. And so like if we considering celebrity chefs, if there's a celebrity chef that you're like, oh, I want to kick it with this dude, I want to eat their food, but I also would be like, yo, I could hang out with this guy or chick or whoever, right? Richard Blaze would be that dude. Cause he seemed like, yeah, bro, I just hang out. I'm cool. He seemed like a chill ass dude. He won't seem like he'll be on some egotistical type shit, right? Well, this year, Richard Blaze finally won, right? Richard Blaze finally got his trophy in, and I'm happy for him. But I also feel like maybe was this shit set up? Maybe, because if you watch this season, then you'll know that it came down, and this is spoilers for people who haven't watched it too, by the way. If you watch this season, you know that it came down to three people. It came down to an 18-year-old named Beatrice, a older white chick named Megan, and then it came down to a 30-year-old dude named Austin, right? So, really, if we are going collectively the whole season and what people been cooking and making and doing shit like that, if we just going off of that, Beatrice should have been the person she should have won that motherfucker. Because Beatrice came in murdering the whole time. She was like, bro, like, look, bro, like, I work in a business somewhere. Like, I think she worked at like a restaurant with some family or some shit like that. But she came in like, I'm not coming to play with y'all. I'm coming to win. And she played the game hard. She should have really won. Now, on that same token, when it come down to like the comeback story of the decade, Megan came through. Everybody counted Megan out. Everybody's like, oh, Megan finna go home early. And me, I'm not gonna lie, Megan, I ain't gonna hold you. Thought you was going home. About like 4th or 5th episode, to be real. But Megan really held it out. And then Megan came through. They was like, oh, everybody was sleeping on me. Megan came through like, bro, she had that motherfucking lobster Wellington. Killed him. Like, what the fuck? And she was in the basement. They gave her all of the bullshit. Like, she had the worst parts of the challenge more so than anybody else, and she still prevailed on these folks' ass. That's what's crazy. That's what's wild. And it was like, damn, she kind of should have won too. But then it come down to Austin, the guy who did win. Now, from the jump, when Austin was like, yo, I quit my job to be here. I'm a comedian, right? And a lover of food and a big back guy, right? I understand what it means to be like, yo, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to go for my dream. I'm going to try to make this stuff happen. That's kind of some of what I'm doing right now, right? So if you listen to this, thank you for supporting me. Please share and like, subscribe and all that stuff. Right? You know, thank you. It means a lot. But I was really rooting for this Austin guy, right? And I'm like, yo, Austin can do it. Like, if anybody can pull it off, let's do it, Austin, right? But then Austin kind of got to a point where I'm like, yo, Austin, what are you doing for? Like, you doing dumbass shit if you really trying to go back and beg for that job, or you trying to win, fool? Like, what are you doing? But eventually, Austin pulled it off, as we see, and he won at the end. But I also think that three-way battle shit, that shit is for the birds. Let's not do that. Because, like, if it had came down to Austin and Beatrice against each other, Austin, bro, look, you the homie, bro, but you probably would have lost. You probably would have lost to Beatrice, fool. If it was a 1-on-1, a 1v1, I don't know. And like, look, honestly, if it came down to Megan and Beatrice, right? That would jump damn near come out to a tie. I feel like, and I also feel like if it came down to Megan, just Megan and Austin, bro, that jump damn near would be a tie. But Austin, you may have the upper hand on some like elegant type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you got that fine like elegant plating or whatever. But like, I feel like Megan probably would have came back with the burner with all the flavor. You know what I'm saying? All of the just like intense flavors and like, damn, bro. Okay, look, Fox, if y'all listen to me, which I hope you are, do a 1v1. If you come down to the 3, break the 3 down and do a 1v1, right? And be like the 1v1, the second place prize is like just some money or something. Like you get like 50,000 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't bad. Y'all really only out 300,000 if you think about it. You doing 250? Somebody got a mentor or whatever. Come on, bro. That would be because no cooking shows really are doing no first, second place. It's always like you the winner type shit, which is cool. But they're like that second place gets some money. Bro, motherfuckers be all in on a cooking show. Then, just saying, because it's like because if you think about how exciting a finale would be, where it come down to like, oh, it's the 3, boom, it's like, oh, I bet now it's the 1v1, yeah, it's over with, bro. It's over with. Kind of like how you do on Hell's Kitchen, where it come down to the 1 versus 1, but in a different format though. I guess do it on some voice type shit like how y'all trying to do anyway, or whatever. Yeah. Also, shout out to Anisha Harrington too though, cause she be on there John killing it. Like I hope that Austin, I hope you get her as your mentor, cause she finna have you out here looking amazing, fool. She finna have you out here chefing up. Cause like Anisha Harrington is really like the female version of Gordon Ramsay, but better. You know what I'm saying? Like Gordon Ramsay, I know bro can cook, he can chef it up, but like he ain't got to the point where he like a TV guy. Or like Anisha, she's gotten to the point to where like at first, like if you watch the first couple seasons, and even if you watch her back on Top Chef, she would realize she'd be kind of serious, like, oh, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause she a real chef. She about it. She's not no. She is like, if in the beginning she's like, bro, I'm not no celebrity chef, bro. I'm just out here getting it. I'm a competition chef and an actual killer. So it's like you see it, but now it's kind of she like loosening up and being on there. But like when you see them being in the competition and it's go time. That real chef, like, get the shit done. Let's stop playing. Like that stuff pull out, and I like to watching that part a lot, or whatever. And it's like the show is as far as judges wise is super dope. Cause like I said, Richard Blaze is there for that like comic relief, and then you got Anisha there who is like, hey, I'm being serious. Like, I'm on y'all bumper. Like, I hate using this term. I ain't even gonna use it. I was gonna say something else, but she coming in like with the mom figure. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like I'm y'all mom, bro. Like, get it together. Don't let me tell y'all again. Like, you know what to do. Like, like it's cool though. It's cool to watch. And you got like Gordon Ramsay in this joint, like, oh man, Mr. Time. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, this man been around for 15,000 years. You know what I mean? And what's crazy too is like whoever Gordon Ramsay's makeup artist is, hey, y'all be having this man out here looking like motherfucking Merlin, fool. I'm like, how is y'all making this man not age? Because I know he gotta age. He does not got that Paul Rudd blood. He does not got that. So how y'all doing phenomenal? Tell you that. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's all I kind of want to come on today and talk about on this episode of Big Bang. Is just talk about season 4 of Next Level Chef, right? And what's crazy is like when you watch the show, I know it's on regular TV, but like, is one of these episodes or one of these somebody's gonna fall through that platform, and then the show's probably gonna get canceled. But when that happens, that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully, they won't get hurt, but whatever. Anyway, as always, check these new episodes coming out, and always too, or not always. But by the way, I'll have new things dropping every week as well, which have new recipes. So you'll get to see and eat new recipes and things like that I'll drop, and I'll drop some of them from my favorite cookbooks. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Look for the new episode coming out every week on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and all the other major platforms where you find your podcast, or wherever you listen to this podcast. Make sure you share this podcast with your friends too. Tell them, like, hey, go check this out. This guy's talking about food. And hopefully it's hilarious to you. So you think, you tell me, anyway, whatever. I'm going to stop talking. Don't forget to drink water. Okay, because that's healthy. Don't forget to drink water. Take care of your body. Because your health is your wealth. And I know that sounds corny, but it is. Because if you don't, you could die. And that would suck. Because we need you around. All right. I love you. Drink water. Peace out.